Pope Francis is a leader who has transformed the Catholic Church and inspired millions around the world. As the head of over 1 billion Catholics, he has brought a message of hope, humility, and compassion to people of all backgrounds. His journey, from a young boy in Argentina to the leader of the Catholic Church, is a story of faith, dedication, and service to humanity. Jorge Mario Bergoglio was born on December 17, 1936, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He was the eldest of 5 children in a family of Italian immigrants. From an early age, he experienced the struggles of ordinary people, which shaped his deep sense of empathy and understanding. Before joining the church, he worked in various jobs, including as a janitor, a bouncer, and a chemical technician. But at the age of 17, everything changed. While walking past a church, he felt a strong spiritual calling that led him to dedicate his life to God. Bergoglio joined the Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, in 1958. He studied philosophy and theology, and his deep commitment to faith and learning soon became evident. Over the years, he gained a reputation for his humility and love for the poor. In 1998, he was appointed as the Archbishop of Buenos Aires, where he became known for his simple lifestyle. Unlike many high-ranking church officials, he chose not to live in a luxurious residence. Instead, he lived in a small apartment and took public transport instead of using private cars. He also personally visited the sick, the homeless, and those in need, reinforcing his commitment to serving the people. His leadership in Argentina made a strong impact, and in 2001 he was elevated to the position of cardinal by Pope John Paul II. As a cardinal, he continued to advocate for the poor and marginalized. His deep compassion, intelligence, and strong moral values made him a respected figure in the global Catholic community. Then, in 2013, something historic happened. For the first time in over 200 years, a non-European was elected as Pope. Cardinal Bergoglio was chosen to lead the Catholic Church, and he took the name Francis, inspired by Saint Francis of Assisi, a saint known for his humility and dedication to the poor. As Pope, Francis brought a new vision to the Catholic Church. He emphasized mercy, love, and inclusiveness. His leadership style was different from his predecessors. Instead of focusing on tradition and formality, he reached out to people with warmth and sincerity. He continued his simple lifestyle, refusing to live in the lavish apostolic palace and choosing instead to stay in a modest guest house in Vatican City. He reminded the world that being a leader is not about power or luxury, but about service and compassion. One of the most remarkable aspects of Pope Francis's leadership is his commitment to social justice. He has spoken out against economic inequality, environmental destruction, and social injustices. He has urged world leaders to take action against poverty and to address the needs of the most vulnerable members of society. He has been a vocal advocate for refugees, urging countries to welcome and support those who have been forced to flee their homes due to war and conflict. Pope Francis has also made history by building bridges between different religions. He was the first pope to visit the Arabian Peninsula, where he met with Muslim leaders to promote peace and interfaith dialogue. In 2019, he signed the document on human fraternity, a landmark agreement that promotes understanding and harmony between Christians and Muslims. His efforts to bring different faiths together have been widely praised, showing his commitment to creating a world of peace and unity. Another major focus of Pope Francis's leadership has been environmental protection. In 2015, he released an important document called Laudato Si, in which he called for urgent action to protect the planet. He emphasized that climate change and environmental destruction are not just political or economic issues, but moral ones. He urged people around the world to take responsibility for the earth and to care for nature as a gift from God. His strong stance on environmental issues has made him a significant voice in global discussions on climate change. Pope Francis has also played a key role in reforming the Catholic Church. He has worked to make the Church more transparent and accountable. He has taken steps to address issues of corruption and misconduct within the Vatican. His leadership has been marked by efforts to bring greater openness and honesty to the Church, making sure that it remains a place of faith and trust for people around the world. Despite his many achievements, Pope Francis has also faced challenges. Some conservative members of the church have criticized his progressive approach, arguing that he is changing too many traditions. Others believe that his calls for social justice and environmental action are too political. However, Pope Francis remains committed to his mission. He continues to spread messages of love, peace, and compassion, reminding people that faith is not just about rituals, but about how we treat one another. Throughout his time as Pope, Francis has emphasized the importance of mercy and forgiveness. He has encouraged people to look beyond differences and to focus on kindness and understanding. He has personally reached out to people who are suffering, including prisoners, refugees, and the sick. His actions reflect his belief that the Church should be a place of healing and support for everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. Pope Francis's impact on the world is undeniable. He has reshaped the image of the Catholic Church, making it more accessible and relevant in today's world. His leadership has inspired millions of people, both within and outside the Catholic faith. His messages of love, humility, and justice continue to guide people in their daily lives. As we look to the future, Pope Francis's legacy will remain strong. He has set an example of what it means to be a true leader, one who serves with humility and compassion. His journey from a young boy in Argentina to the head of the Catholic Church is a testament to the power of faith and dedication. His work has not only changed the Church but has also left a lasting impact on the world. The story of Pope Francis is still being written. His leadership continues to shape the course of history, and his message of hope remains as powerful as ever. He reminds us all that true greatness comes not from power or wealth, but from serving others with love and kindness. Pope Francis, the humble leader who changed the world, continues to inspire people of all ages, backgrounds, and beliefs.